Hi, chat. That song ended so abruptly. It's perfect timing. Hi, chat. Welcome to stream. Another day, another shiny hunt. I mentioned this at the end of stream yesterday, but I'm gonna start streaming around like the 3 p.m. time that I usually do, which is obviously not today, but starting Friday. I'll be live later in the day. Because I kind of like the older schedule, but hi, chat. Tim, thanks for the 7 months. Wow, 7 months. That's almost 8 months. Somebody look into that. They're onto something. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. Mike, thanks for the 3 months. Thanks for dancing. Hi, John. I'm going to the Star Wars celebration tomorrow. What's that? Where's that? Why you're not doing new videos? That's a great question. Because I'm working on one right now, but it'll be done soon. Surely it'll be done soon. Welcome to the big stream. Today, chat, we are dreadfully, terribly over odds. And by terribly, like 100 over odds. That's not really that bad. But there's potential for us to be terribly over odds today. So let's game and see how that goes. First of all, starting out stream, we're gonna do a couple quick little sound on. Oh no, please don't be an encounter. Please don't be shiny. Okay, it wasn't shiny. Imagine that's when I get a shiny, is when my capture card's not working. That would have been really bad. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Oh, right. I'm dumb. There we go. Prediction I got it. You and your husband are going to get dinner in 50 minutes and you're tempted to cancel? Why don't you order it to your house or get it to go? Something to think about. Yeah, the goal today, chat, I believe we're going to get to 3,500 or divorce your husband. That is an option. I wouldn't say that's a good option, but I guess, yeah, you would not have to worry about going out with your husband if you didn't have a husband. Catching my first stream? Hey, well, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I think that's the goal today. To go to 3,500. It might be less than that. Maybe 33. I don't know, chat. I'm just here to click some buttons. Low Life, thanks for the 6 months of Prime. Hi, hey, John. Hope you get it soon. Currently breeding for a weed cat. Love the new setup. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Good luck on your cat. J Rose with the 26 months, 27 of tier 1. I'm also catching my first stream. Okay. Let's get a round of applause for that. You're gay. John, am I gay? Be honest. Also, I'm not in the center of the camera. I fixed it, everybody. That's huge. Anyways, I have exciting news, chat. Today's a big day. I'm gonna go see the Mario movie tonight. I can't wait to see what Mario does in this flick. God, it's gonna be so cool seeing him. How many of you have seen it? Because I have obviously not. He's gonna jump. Okay, okay. I really hope, for some reason, I feel like it's gonna be the same feeling as like Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know why, but I think it's gonna be like Wreck-It Ralph. If it's at least like the Sonic movie or Detective Pikachu, we're good. I feel like it's not gonna be that good, because I really like both of those movies, including the Sonic sequel. What time is it now for me? 12:20 Eastern. I just got a shiny Masquerain Area 0. I'm gonna catch a shiny something today. If not, I'm gonna hack. I'll hack it in. But that's the play for the day. I think statistically speaking, we should get it today. I know that that's not reliable in the slightest, but hey, I gotta cling on to something. Gotta cling on to something. Once we get past this, I've said it like 10 different times in the past 2 streams, but it will get easier. We'll be finding shinies so fast, you're gonna be blown away. You're gonna be like, whoa, look at all this content. Like when we do Gen 7, that's gonna be one stream. I might start in the morning and then just go throughout the day until I get all 3 Gen 7 shinies, which would be Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, and Let's Go. Mienfoo goated. I really don't remember what Mienfoo looks like as a shiny. I know it's blue. I just don't know what it looks like in this game. But I don't want that. I want Absol. If you like Mario, like the film. I'm a fan of the red guy. Can't believe you're still doing this. Yeah, this is a long video. What's the normal Sun and Moon method? SOS. And then Ultra Sun and Moon is going to be Warp Ride, which is going to be so fast. It's going to be like odd egg fast. Anyone else been getting recommended old Johnstone videos? Yeah, that's like my thing. That's like how my channel functions as a whole. Is just shoving every video I've ever uploaded down your throat. Thanks, algorithm. Love you. Oh, you're doing Let's Go. That's cool. You ever done a hunt in that game before, Smile? No, Smile. No, I've not. I'm excited to play that game. That's gonna be so fun to play a new game I've never played before. I've been a very productive man today, chat. Went to the gym, cleaned my house, did laundry. I'm a grown man today. I don't know about tomorrow. Probably all downhill, but today, I was an adult. I'm doing real man things today. Like, I'm going to buy propane, chat. What am I doing? Gucci, thanks for the 4 months. Let's go, 4 months. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you so much. You like the 24-hour Pokedex ones? I will do more. You have Shy Charm? Yeah, I do. Odds are 1 in 2731. As you can see, not looking too good. That's okay. Any updates to the car accident? I talked about it yesterday. So long story short, I was deemed not to be at fault. It was 100% the other driver's fault, which is very cool and epic. Not for them, but cool and epic for me. And I have 100% coverage on my car. And I get a rental if I want one. I'm getting a McLaren, chat. And yeah, I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'm getting that taken care of. Partially. I had to get it assessed and maybe they'll take my car and start working on it. I really don't know. It's kind of up in the air. That's what's going on. Did John get in another accident? No, I didn't. Still the same one. It just has not been resolved yet. It's taken a bit. But I've also been busy. In fairness. Okay, let's listen to some music because I didn't really think about that. John's gonna blow the insurance money on Zaza. You know me so well. I just love that sweet Zaza. Hi, Jace. Jace, you missed it. There was a live animal in my garage. But don't worry. I destroyed it. I nuked the garage. Gone. No, I had a, there was a little teeny tiny mouse in my garage. And I opened the door, the garage door, and it ran out. End of story. Oops. Chad, do you think I'll find it today? Because I just want it. I want to be able to fish, because I've never done the fishing, I think. To my knowledge, I've never done it. Andy with the 11 months. Hello, you're cool. I guess I'll stay subbed. Hey, 11 months is a long time, if you think about it. If you really break down month by month, counting to 11 takes a pretty decent amount of time. That's at least 3 or 4 seconds, depending on your counting speed. And that's more than a lot of people. So I have a lot of respect for you. Your cats would kill a mouse. Well, here's the thing. I thought it was a possum, and if the possum had rabies and they bit my cat would die, and I would be very sad about that. You want to know a fun fact about rabies, chat? In, like, recent history, only, like, 3 people have survived having rabies. Like, if you get rabies, you just die. And I didn't know that. I thought, like, oh, you get rabies, just, you get really sick. No, you just straight up die. That's not good. I don't want that. Obviously. Oh, chat, I forgot to tell you the coolest, most epic thing that's happening today. I'm getting gamer grub. I'm getting wacky and wild at my hot pot. Dipping meat. I'm gonna put my meat in some hot pot stew. How did the 3 people live? I guess they just survived. Their immune system was crazy. It was wild. I knew someone who got bit by the weird kid that always bites people. What kind of school did you go to? I didn't have any biting kids. I had Naruto running kids, and I think one girl was like a dog. Yeah. Yeah, only one dog girl at my school. Had horse girls, that's for sure. We had like 5 horse girls at my school. I was a Naruto running kid and I loved it. All right. Classic dog girl. You know what I'm talking about? Like the girls that they wear like the dog ears and the tail. It's like almost a furry, but they couldn't afford the suit. That's a lot considering your school size. True. That's a furry? Is it though? I feel like if you are a furry, you need the suit. Furries work hard to have their suits. I feel like that's disrespectful to them. Some girl throws on $20 Spencer dog ears and says, I'm a furry? I don't think so. When Kevin spent $2,000 on his suit. A little rude, I might say. Skyla, thanks for 11 months of Prime. Appreciate it. How are the birds? Are they chirping? You definitely do not need the suit to count as a furry. Okay, fair enough. They make money selling those suits. I think that's what I'm gonna do when I'm older. I'm very confident, chat, when I'm old, if I make it that far in life, I am going to be the most hip, down-to-earth old person. The birds are in the cage right now. You put them in timeout? What did they do? Like, am I the only one? Like, I don't want to be that person be like, the music nowadays isn't as good as it used to be. I saw a TikTok this morning where it was like, it was 90s actors on like the David Letterman show, and it was just showing them, it was like Jim Carrey and like Jennifer Aniston and stuff like that, and they just looked all young, and it was just like a time lapse of music in the background. They were just like, it was like panned to them just like smiling and laughing. It was like a wholesome thing. It was like, oh, look at all these actors that were good in the 90s. And the comment, there was the top comment had a bunch of likes, and it was like, that's when there was real acting. There's, in all caps, no talent anymore. There are no good actors now. Not a single actor alive is good. There hasn't been a single good movie in the past 30 years, chat. And that interaction made me think in my head, I don't want to be that person when I'm older. Like, just imagine me or any of us at like 70 or 80, we're like trying to listen to the radio. I remember the good old days of when I would listen to Little Uzi Vert on the way to school, not this new stuff. I remember Taylor Swift, not this Megan girl. There's got to be some famous girl named Megan. It has to. I feel like it's a common enough name. Sonic R soundtrack is banger for a game I've never played. All music is good to someone. All music? Hamu, thank you for the 3 months. Hello, John. Nice that you streamed earlier so us Europeans can watch at a reasonable time. Oh, you were not here for the beginning of stream, were you? I said I was gonna start streaming at like 3. What am I shiny hunting? Anything on this route. Literally anything. I'm hoping my reaction time is good enough that I can hear the sparkles happen. I'm gonna do like a little demo. I'm gonna do a little demo encounter. Ready for this? Hands on the controller. Shiny. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That wasn't too bad. I guarantee you when it comes into a situation where I have to actually see the shiny, that won't work. Is Sonic R worth playing? No? What is it even on? Dreamcast? Hello, Johnstoners. Woofle D is in the chat, everyone. Big day. Dreamcast? Yeah. I think that's kind of what I want to do with my shelving setup that I have, is I want to put like a bunch of consoles on there. Because I don't know if you can, yeah, you can't even see it, but right here, that's an N64, which I actually had in the corner of my setup. That'd be neat. But getting those systems nowadays, that's some heavy coin. Like, it'd just be cool just to have like an NES. Like, I wouldn't even buy the cables. Okay, actually, that's kind of dumb. Never mind, I take it back. I take it back. What I actually need to go buy are like, my mom called them easels. It's so you can like hang, you can put picture frames on like a flat surface and prop them up. I need a bunch of those for my games, so I can make my side part of my setup look better. Buy the mini NES. I remember when those came out, those got scalped so hard, and it blew my mind because it's not like those games were rare. Because I think the thing, it was like, what, 60 bucks, I think? 50 bucks? When they had the NES, the SNES. And that was it, right? They didn't do like N64. Either way, it was definitely like, people were scalping it for like 120. Just, you know, that seems a little excessive, does it not? Am I using Lucky Power 3? No, I'm not. How much better does that make my odds? I didn't even think about that. Does it really make it better? Also, how consistently can I get Lucky Power 3? That's the thing. It halves the rate, and now you guys tell me that? Hold on. Hold on. Now you tell me? And it lasts for an hour? Lucky Power S and Lucky Power Max. Oh, I had to do the tower and stuff. How hard is it to get to level? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna stop, but it's fine. Hold on. Wait. So I just have to increase the entry, which I've definitely done before. Okay. Well, I'll just work on that tomorrow. I don't know if I counted those. We'll just count it for fun. Could you cheat? I could, but like, the entry is not, it's a little tedious, but it's not that bad. Everyone says that this sounds like me. I don't think it does in the slightest. Am I doing BDSP? Unfortunately, yes, I'm doing radar. Because here's the thing, so you have the entry. If I get it to level 100, so if I get to the max level, I can get the max pass power. But if I just get to level 49, it unlocks. That's not that bad. If I just grind out the early entry missions with another DS, I can get there. Because I think there was a thing. Thought the max level was 30. Then how do you get to 100? Because it says that it unlocks at 100. Yeah. Level 7 increases the chance of encountering. Yeah. And then you have. Oh, maybe it's 100 in Black 2, White 2. And only 30 in Black and White? Oh. You need 30 pass orbs to do it. Sorry, I'm just reading. And I have to have Lucky Power 3 in order for it to activate. Lucky Power 1 and 2 don't do anything in terms of increasing shiny rate. It looks like Lucky Power S, which is the maximum, doesn't even increase shiny rate. From what I'm reading, but it could be wrong. Oh, we went over. Oh, no, no shiny. So yeah, I can do that. I don't know how many points it requires to take. If somebody could look that up for me so I can be like a little more attentive to chat. How long would it take to get to level 49? I really don't think it'd be that bad. If I just grinded it out for a day, I could probably do that. What are the odds? 1 in 2731. But if I get to Lucky Power 3, it's going to be like 1 in I don't know. I can't do the math. My brain. 1,300. 1,350. There's a level up thing in Join Avenue. Is it through the entry or is it Join Avenue? Because that's totally different. Well, you enter a double battle with shiny Drifblim and a shiny Golduck. Who are you sacrificing? Both. That's unfair. That would actually be insane, and nobody would believe it if it happened. If I got 2 shinies in the same encounter, that's never happened. The only exception, I believe, one person was dual hunting on 2 different consoles, and they got shinies at the same time. Which counts, for sure. But, like, same game would be wild. I remember seeing it on Twitter that somebody did that. But that's so insanely rare to happen on one game that it's definitely never happened to anybody. And if it did, I don't think anyone would believe it. Which is valid. There's really no way you can prove that either, I think. Drifblim on this route is too low level to learn Explosion, which is really nice. There's actually a couple Pokemon that learn Explosion through in this route, I think. Doesn't Absol know Memento, too? No, you could prove what? If you had, like, let's just say in a scenario, in a double encounter, both of them are shiny. Like, no one would believe that if that actually happened. In a Q-Charm game, if that happened, the game would just freeze. That's it. Yeah, I've got double shinies. Wait. Yeah, I have done double shinies in with the Q-Charm before. And yeah, it just straight up freezes the game. But that's not impressive, so. How long does your stream setup take to arrange? Like all of this? It was like 2 days, day and a half. 1 in 7.5 million chance. That's like winning the lottery and then winning the lottery. Which that's happened, by the way, if you didn't know that. Like, multiple times. There are people who have won the lottery. And then, on the news, they do, like, an interview. I saw one where a guy did an interview. He won, like, 20 grand. Which is not like the lottery, but that's a lot of money to win in a lotto. And he was like, yeah, so I went over and bought a ticket and I scratched it and I won. And then they cut to B-roll of the guy scratching off another ticket. And he's like, oh, I won again. He won like another couple grand. He can't keep getting away with it. Isn't there a movie with Bryan Cranston where it's like about this old couple who gamed a lottery system to win a bunch of money? Because if you just invested enough money, it's guaranteed that you would make profit. I always wanted to see that movie. I just never knew what it was called. I like Bryan Cranston. I think he's a great actor. If you don't know, that's Breaking Bad man. That's the man who made meth. He's also very nice IRL. Yeah, he does like a... Doesn't he sell like gin or something now with Jesse? Why do I not know their names? or his name specifically. They own like a gin company now, and they just go to liquor stores and have people taste test. Aaron Paul. Yeah. Which, amazing marketing. It's mezcal? I don't really know what that is. Jerry and Marge Go Large. That's such a terrible name for a movie. I'm sorry. That's a terrible name for a movie. Jerry and Marge Go Large. It sounds like those like corny 2000s movie ads. Do I drink? Yeah. I just don't drink whatever that is. Oh, smoky tequila? Yeah, I don't like tequila, so that's fair. That's fair that I don't know what that is. Where are the cats? I can bring a little guy in here. Yeah, it sounds like, what was that Adam Sandler movie where he was the guy and the girl in the movie? Where'd I get my Umbreon light? Etsy. Jack and Jill, yeah. I don't know. It just gives that same energy. I just think of like that movie as a commercial. If I put Lil Man on that chair, he'll fall asleep. I'm like pretty confident in that. Here, let me go get him. Hi. You couldn't see it at all, but there he is. There he is. He's sunk in there. Do you see that? He's wagging his little tail, having a great day. He's just stuck in there. The Snorlax is like crushing him. What starter did I choose? I have no idea. This is such an old save file. Anyways, is Lil Man his real name? No, but that's what he shall be addressed as. Or Lil Guy, or Mr. Man. It could have been Tepig, Oshawott, or Snivy. Or Rikachu. You guys forget about Rikachu? I remember Rikachu. It's his title. Yeah, true. He's so stretched out. You see how long he is? Hey, little guy. Let's see his tail move. Anytime I talk to him, if I call him buddy, usually his tail will just move. Hey, buddy. You see it? It moved just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, buddy. Yep. He thinks his name is Buddy, I'll be honest. I don't think he knows his actual name. Little tail. He's so precious. He's just happy to be here. He's just so happy to be here. Does he ever react to his real name? I doubt it. Giuseppe! Oh my god, he knows his name! He knows his name! Let's go! Oh, this is such a big day. I'm so happy. He's not smart, let's be real. The entirety that my mom was here, he didn't leave the couch. He just slept on the couch all day. Pepperoni, thank you for the 3 months. Comfy. I'll try to bring him in every stream so I can get him off the couch. You would sleep on the couch all day too if you could. Oh, sometimes I do. I slept on the couch last night because my laundry was not done and I had my sheets in the laundry. I was like, you know what? I don't want to stay up to take care of that. So I just went to bed and let that run in the dryer. And I woke up, clean sheets, made the bed. We're good. All right, Kat. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sleeping on a mattress on the floor right now because the ceiling in my bedroom is getting fixed. Gotcha. Woke up. House was on fire. John forgot to clean the lint again. Real. How often do you wash your sheets? We talked about that yesterday. It's like a week to a week and a half. I'm pretty consistent with that. Same with laundry. Okay, that's a lie. I guess I wash it. I just don't fold my laundry as often as I should. I'm consistent with like I never wear dirty clothes, but I consistently am bad at folding my clothes and putting them away. Don't you have duvet covers? Yeah, I wash that too. But as I said yesterday, I've had my moments, chat. Like in college, that mentality was not there. Why wash the sheets? I've got gaming to do. Am I a coffee or a tea person? Here's the thing. Definitely coffee. But if I really got into tea and adding milk to the tea, I would get down with that. Like Thai iced tea absolutely mops any coffee I've ever had in my life. It's not even a close competition. Also, I don't like hot coffee. Iced coffee exclusively. All hot drinks are trash. What about hot cocoa when it's Christmas time and you're waiting for Santa? That's when it's good. Hot apple cider, that is also true. Especially from when I lived in New Hampshire, we would go to like an apple orchard and we would pick apples and then go home and use that to make an apple pie. But then we would also have the stuff that they had in like the barn at the orchard. For example, we would have hot apple cider and then we would have apple cider donuts, which if you've never had an apple cider donut that's like made, like you watch it getting made on the conveyor belt and get like dunked into the oil and everything. It's so good. It's so good. I remember we would get it and we would get like a half dozen for my family and it would not, the bag would be empty by the time we get to my house. You guys ever been to a maple barn? Where they make maple syrup? It's kind of a neat experience. John, I don't go outside. You better be taking your vitamin D pills then. Yeah, you get your sunshine vitamins. Yeah, I would go to like a maple barn and you would watch them collect sap and then turn it into maple syrup in these giant vats. And then what they would do is they would get hot maple syrup and then pour it onto fresh snow, and it would instantly freeze it, and they would turn it into lollipops. It was pretty sick. This PSA, the Univix sitting cuties are now on the Poke Center site. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. No way, more than 2 viewers. Congratulations, everybody. Finally, I've had more than 2 viewers in my chat. Also, there was one trip that I took in, I think it was high school? Maybe it was middle school. No, I think it was middle school, like 8th grade. I took a trip to Canada. And there was one night that we went out to like this maple barn, and it seemed like really corny at first. So like, yeah, you're gonna go and order food, and then you get to go dance. And I'm like, I don't want to dance. 2 hours later, I'm on the barn floor getting down. We're doing like a conga line, dancing. Why does he go to all these maple places? There's not a lot to do in New Hampshire. Granted, I was in Canada, but like, point is, yeah, and I would just be dancing, having a good time. That's definitely one of my favorite school experiences ever. I think that's probably #1. In my top 5, though, is when we got kicked out of the museum for stealing World War II relics. That was definitely an interesting moment in my life. I didn't, for clarification. I didn't do that, but a lot of people in my class did. Yeah, we set my school set a world record, or a I guess district record for the fastest time of getting kicked out of an establishment on a school field trip. So in New Hampshire, we were going to a war museum that showed like World War II relics. And so we drove like 45 minutes to this place. It's called the Wright Museum, if you're curious. It's in New Hampshire. I don't exactly remember where it is, but maybe I think it's in Exeter or something like that. Anyways, so we went there, and it is the place goes in like chronological order, showing you all like the relics, and you listen to like the little phone things, and it's like, on this day, there was a thing with people, and they fought, and it was bad. And then you just go to the next one. And so our teacher gave us this packet. And keep in mind, this was not just like one class. This was the entire 8th grade, my 8th grade class. I think it was my 8th grade class. It might have been 7th grade, but either way, it was the entire class that went on this trip. And so I'm walking through, they gave us this giant packet, and it follows the whole path of going through the place. So you're going through, and I'm filling out the papers, and then halfway through, I end up at this giant open room, right? Huge room that has the core of all of their World War II relics. And it's not like just like shirts and canteens and stuff like that. No, the center thing was an M1 Abrams tank, a full-on tank in the middle of this room. And then they had on each side, I believe, were Humvees that had like artillery guns on the top. Like imagine like a Warthog from Halo. They had that. 2 of them. They had some other things there, but just to give you a general idea. And the rest of the room were just like glass cabinets where you could see inside all like a bunch of stuff. Like, this is a man, this is all of his stuff when they found his body. Bad time for it to stop. But then, an important thing though, is above, there was an extra floor that you could go up, and it was supposed to be for later. But here's the thing. As I'm walking into this room, you think I would be paying attention to all this cool relic stuff, right? No. The first thing that I see is I look up, and there's a kid climbing over the banister of the top floor. And up on the top, there was like this like kind of shelf. It was super high up, like it's second floor. There was a shelf, and he's picking off the clothes off of a like real World War II clothing, taking the hat off and putting it on himself, right? And so I'm seeing that happen, and then I look down, and there's somebody climbing on the tank. And then there's another kid climbing onto the Humvee and taking like the bullet shell casings off of the artillery guns. And I would like to note this entire situation happened in the span of maybe 60 seconds. So I'm looking up and like looking around, just seeing this entire class terrorizing these World War II relics. And no, it's not funny, but like looking back, it's like, whoa, right? Whoa. And then, while this is happening, on the other side of the room, I see the director for the entire place walk in, and her reaction is this. Look, she's like looking around, just like it's like the first time she's seen the room. And then my teachers come in. Immediately, we get kicked out. The entire class. And I would like to know, because it's a school field trip, that was supposed to be our entire day. So we got kicked out. School starts at what, 7 a.m.? We spent 45 minutes driving there. So we get there, like realistically, at like 8:15, 8:20. We get kicked out by like 8:30. We were there for maybe 10 minutes. And I think that's being extremely generous. And naturally, we had nothing planned for the rest of the day. And so as we're getting off the bus, they're checking everybody's pockets and anybody who had any sort of relics, because there were like so many bullets that were stolen that they were checking everybody's pockets. Anybody who got that got out of school suspension for like 2 weeks. I obviously was not one of those people because I just saw it happen. And then everybody else, though, got punished. They're like, yeah, you're just gonna sit down, because they had no lesson plans. So like, you're just gonna sit down and do work all day. And so we just sat down without any, they just gave us like it was like a homework day, which is like cool in a way. But we didn't like leave our classrooms. We just sat in the first class that we had for the day until the end of the day. Which sucks. Tyler, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a great... What did you play? What video game sport were you taking part in? Is this normal white too? Yep. Yep. You're trying to learn how to speedrun Odyssey? Nice. Very cool. Chat, we're almost at 3,000. What are your thoughts? Little man, still asleep, by the way. He's knocked. Oh, he's not. He's up. I lied. I wonder if there'll be an Odyssey 2. Well, there's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You could try that. But I think that's probably the worst thing that's ever like happened at my middle school. I don't think there's ever been a worse class than us. Oh, little man too. Wow, this is a rare moment. Hey, little guy. Come here. Aw, you want love, buddy? Come here. No, don't leave. That's such a rare moment. Two little guys. He just comes in. I don't know if you heard him, but he meowed at me. He just wants love. He just wants affection. Hey, Chad, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free Prime sub, by the way. Also, if you're not following the stream already, I would appreciate that. Just checking to see if I got the shiny. Yeah, he knows. He knows the reality. What did I start the day with? What number was that? Was it 2810? I think it was. Kova, thank you for the Prime. Thank you, thank you. What shiny do I hope I get? I would get crazy for Absol. And then Altaria. The rest I'm kind of like equally about, aside from Golduck. Golduck would suck. 3K, 3K. Okay, we're on number 3000. No shiny, I guess. Wow, you guys really believed on that one too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chatters. But hey, 3100's gotta be it. I like Drifblim, but I already got Drifblim in my last video, so it's not like, you know? Absol 3K, gotta be a sign. True. So between Absol and Altaria, it's 30%. 30% chance. It's pretty nice. It's not terrible. My thumb thing for the thumb on my Nintendo is lost. What? Oh, like the circle pad? I don't know if I'm the only one. I feel like I am. I really didn't play any games that had the circle pad, and I didn't like how the circle pad felt. So like my 3DS that I have, actually every single one that I've ever had, but like the most recent one that I have, which is it's like the red new 3DS XL. I've only used the circle pad when mandatory. I would always consistently use the D-pad because it felt better. Did you have to use the circle pad for all the Pokemon games? No. For X and Y, you could just use the D-pad. You just couldn't, like you didn't have to use the skates. It wasn't mandatory. The only time it was mandatory is if you needed to use like the grinding rails, which I really didn't need to do. So the only time I used it was when I had to go on the grinding rails. I did have to use it for Sun and Moon though. That's for sure. Because the D-pad were the ride abilities. The roller skates were awesome. I think the roller skates are probably the worst movement in the history of Pokemon. They're pretty bad. Pretty stinky. I just like doing the tricks with them. That was cool that you could unlock them, but it was like you really had to go deep to find any of the tricks. Because you had to talk to the underground people where you could get Rotom in the trash cans. Which, don't get me started on that. That's a whole different story. You could get new tricks. Like, you could get, like, flips and stuff. I think there were 3 different tricks you could learn for grinding. I never really did them once I unlocked them. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. They love leaving stuff in trash cans of Pokemon. They don't really do it anymore, though. They used to, big time. Like Fire Red, Leaf Green. You had to check every trash can on the SSN. You never do the escape tricks? Yeah, if you go to, I think it's like Route 13. I think it's after Dendamil Town or something. No, Lavar City. How do I know these names? I think it's like east of Lavar City. There's that route where it's like autumn all the time. It's just orange grass and everything, and then you go into like the haunted basement. It's the route where you catch Phantom. No, never mind. There are two routes where you catch Phantom. I lied. I'm getting bodied by Arlo on Pokemon Go. I don't even know who that is. But I did play Pokemon Go yesterday, as I promised to myself on stream. I went into... I don't think I was in a very good area, because I went and played at nighttime, and I had no idea where I was. I just parked, and I was like, okay, let's go. This place has a lot of Pokestops. But I got a lot of XP, and I made it out alive. And I got a shiny! So that was kind of cool. You think buying a Nintendo Switch again just to play Legends Arceus is worth it? I love that video game. But here's the thing. The shiny that I got, it wasn't that great. It was right when I finished, too. I didn't even notice. I was like, oh, is that shiny? Like, of all the ones to get, kind of stinky. Kind of stinky. Is what it is, you know? I really want Eevee. I want the shiny Eevee with the little flowers. Full odds is brutal. You're at 1877 for Groudon. Yeah, that's But here's the thing, the resets in that game are super fast. You can do like 500 an hour, can't you? 400 an hour? Takes like 38 seconds per encounter. Yeah, I don't think that's that bad. Compared to like Let's Go or any of the Gen 8 games, yikes. Brutal. That poor Arcanine. Well, I guess poor me, but that Arcanine took way too long. I'm taking the song with the playlist. I like it, but it's just so not exciting. It's like 95 an hour. Yeah, I would dual hunt, if possible. We can dual hunt on Emerald. Wait. Are you playing Emerald? You're hunting Groudon and Emerald? Chat, should we tell them? Do they know? They're doing runaways? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just making sure. So, that would have been a really sad thing to note. How long is the Mario movie in theaters for? At least 2 hours. Because if it was less than that, then the movie would be ending early. And that would be kind of silly. I'm finding a lot of double Absols. That is very reassuring. What's the goal for today? Get a shiny. And if I don't, I'm sent to the Shadow Realm. That's a sign you're gonna get a shiny Absol. I love your you're hyping, but I know it's gonna be Golduck. I'm aware. I'm fine with Drifloon. Drifloon's cool. It's a great shiny. It's just I got it in the last video, so it doesn't feel as like unique, you know? I'll always be your hype man. Can you just send me a video of you going, "That's my dog," and then just start barking, but like for 2 minutes straight? See, that's not good. We don't like that. Oh, little side update, chat. I mentioned that my TikTok feed is exclusively like gambling now. So it's CS:GO gambling and real casino gambling. I mentioned a guy who every time I see him on my feed, he's always like, "Hey, we're in the hole. We're like this negative." He's actually going positive now. Or not positive, but he's less negative than he was. He was like, last time I saw him, he was like negative 17,000. And now he's like, we're negative 8,000. Which, you know, I feel like at that point, once you're, I don't know. That's like tomato. Negative 17,000 and negative 8,000 are vastly different numbers, right? But if you're already that negative, that doesn't matter. But here's the thing, is the guy posts whether he wins or loses, which I respect that. He's not like making it out, glorifying it to be like, "Oh, you make big money." But it is a little funny. He's like, the next time I see him, like we're only negative 8,000, and he loses in the video. He blows like $500. He can't leave until he's back at neutral. No, because then he's like, "We're lucky. We're up. We're up." It's the cycle. I'm glad that I, one, have like no interest in gambling, but additionally, if I were and I made profit, I would just immediately get out. Because I know the chances of me winning that again is so slim. I think the best mentality to have with gambling, just keep doing it. Eventually it'll work. Can a 2019 Nintendo Switch run Legends Arceus? Yes. Any Nintendo Switch can run Legends Arceus. Yeah, I would just say go in with like X amount of dollars, and whatever money you make from that is what you spend next time you are there. It's like you have a permanent savings fund. Like if you put in, let's just say, this is an extreme number, but like you have $1,000 and you go to the casino. Let's just say in a situation, you made $200, so you get to $1,200. Pocket that 200 and then use 1,000 again next time you go. Polar, thanks for the Prime. Appreciate it. Classic Polar Prime. We love that. Yo, I love your videos. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. I was gonna quit gambling, but you made me realize that I'm due. Hey, no problem, man. Today's the one. I also, this is a while, it was like last year, but I saw a video of a guy where he went every single day and spent $50, and it was very apparent that he did not have those $50, mostly because it started with him going to the ATM and showing that he had no money left in his account, so he would spend every $50 that he got each day on gambling. It was just like ATM total, 3 cents. And then he would go to the casino and be like, "This is the one." And keep in mind, like, it's not like he was like an older guy. This guy was like probably 17 or something. He's like, "We're gonna make it today." And he goes, and it immediately cuts to him leaving the casino. He's like, "Yep, we lost." That was the entire TikTok. Withdrawing money at the ATM, his face walking into the casino, cuts him leaving. Every single day. You'd think at one point you'd catch on. What casino lets you gamble at 17? I guess that's a fair point. They just looked very young. That's more so what I was getting at. I didn't think about that. Because I can gamble because I'm old enough. That's a good message to send. You never win. True. Until you do, and then you chase that dragon forever. Man, I want to gamble so bad right now. Trying to get banned on Twitch? Yep. That way I can make my own platform. Kick 2. It's gonna be so sick. Let me just give you a rundown of what's on the cards for Kick 2 once I make it. Gaming, obviously. Hot anime babes. Yeah, I think that does it. I think that covers everything. We got all the bases. Name's gone. Thank you for the 4 months. I just gambled on subbing in hopes I'm entertained. Do you feel entertained right now? Okay, Chad, I'm gonna add a third one. Real hot men. No women. It's a controversial take, Chad. It's a controversial take. No women on the platform whatsoever. Just hot dudes. It's a dude exclusive streaming platform. You promise? No. Nope. Ladies are allowed. What's Kick? It's all. Look at Twitch right now on your screen. Just imagine the name of the website was called Kick. That's not even an exaggeration. It is almost 1-to-1 the exact same website. Visually. They just yoinked the source code, and I don't think it's it's some legal loophole that they can get away with that. I guess they just didn't have any what do you call it, like a patent for like the layout of the way Twitch looks. So they're like, okay, we'll just use that. If you go to kick.com, it looks, aside from it being green, I think it's green, right, instead of purple. The chat, exact same font, exact same layout. They have a sidebar, like on this side of the screen that shows like all the channels that you follow. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I guarantee you at some point that they're going to get taken to court on that. They're just cooking. They're just finding some reasons, more reasons to take them down. They swap the browse and following around. Oh, whoa, okay, all right. Innovation, love that. Love that for them. Okay, I'm getting crazy. Yeah, I told you. It looks almost the same. If not the same. What's the best Pokemon game for the Switch? It's not a hot take. I won't go down like this. It's Legends. It is. It's the best one. It's just such a banger game. And it makes me sad knowing that that was probably the only one they're going to do. I really think it's going to get the Let's Go treatment. Which, honestly, I'm fine with Let's Go not being made into another one, because the moment that game gets announced, everyone, and I mean everyone, is going to tell me to make another video. And reluctantly, I will. But I guarantee you, like, 10 other nerds are going to try and do it faster than me. Like, oh my god, big video. I want to make big video. That's how it goes, chat. That's how it goes. This is a competitive field. TBC loves introducing a new concept and then immediately abandoning it. No. No. What about Pokemon Sleep? Checkmate. You can play Pokemon Coliseum when it comes to the N64 emulator. What? There's a couple things wrong with that one. You talking about Stadium? Probably not. Nostalgic game, sure. Without any compatibility with red, blue, and yellow / green, the game is not fun. I've actually streamed Stadium before. I've streamed it, and nobody was entertained. It was really, really boring. The minigames are cool, and it's cool that you can play those with friends. But the actual core game, kind of stinky. Rin, thank you for the 2 months. Chat's extra cute today. You hear that, chat? You have a little crush. What are you gonna do with that information? You guys gonna go on a little date? Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, you can use rentals for Stadium, but it's just not as fun as being able to go craft a team and then transfer it over. Same thing with PBR. PBR is great. And it's okay playing it with rentals. But playing it with an actual Gen 4 team, fun. I like a Super Metroid poster. I was actually talking about Dread today and how I played it on stream, and I never beat that game. Classic John moment. But I was really bad at the game too, so that's kind of understandable. You like milk? Real ones drink almond milk. And honestly, oat milk. You guys get down with oat milk? I get crazy on that. That's my new thing. It's my new quirky little trait, as I drink oat milk. New poll, prediction. You should learn to speedrun Sun and Moon. Pass. Heavy pass. Like if I get a coffee, oat milk. Almond's fine. Get down with almond milk. Oh, Super Metroid. Oh, yeah. Actually would be down for that. I would never save the animals though. I would kill them every single time. No shame. I don't lactose, so I can drink normal milk. But here's the thing. Despite being lactose intolerant, I think it tastes better. Like, I think almond milk mops regular milk. The only issue is that the application for almond milk is not the same as regular milk. Like, I one time was making mac and cheese, like box mac and cheese, and I needed milk, and I used almond milk. Would not recommend that, chat. It is a very not good experience. It's like, cheese, almond. Cheesy almonds. Pretty bad. Yeah, I can get down with Super Metroid. That's a fun game. Hence the poster. Shame that's not on screen entirely, but. I also have the box, which is not visible either. Ooh, stadium. Ooh, Metroid. Listen, chat, I'm gonna put you on. Okay? I'm really not, because this is not it's not like it's a rare game. But this is one of my favorite video games of all time. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. This, if you want to play a genuinely fun game that challenges you. If you play recent Yoshi games, you know that recent Yoshi games are not hard at all. It is almost impossible to lose. Like, what's the name of this one? Crafted World? Crafted World is like not hard. Yeah, chat, I have a list. I have a bunch of SNES and NES. Doors Mask. Mario. More Mario. Snap. Mario. We love smashing our bros. All right, chatters. Can I get an amen? Anyways, I'm gonna supersonic race. Storm, I don't even know what that means. Chat, why are you staring at the dogs? They got nothing. I got nothing to show. Hello, Mr. Stone. How's it going? Great. Well, not really great. I'm sad, chat. I'm really sad today. Oh, so sad. Oh, the agony. Oh boy. Thanks for showing your collection. Hey, no problem. I got a bunch of games. I got a bunch of little video games. Here's the thing. In my old setup, you couldn't see it, but it was wrapped around my ceiling. Or not ceiling, but I had like I almost set it up like cubicle style. You know, in cubicles, you have like an upper shelf where you can store your books and stuff like that. I had that, but it was just SNES, NES game, SNES, N64, and Japanese Game Boy games. Which is why I want to get those easels so I can prop them up and you can see them when I'm full screen. This emulated? Yes. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so sad today. So sad. How can I go on being this sad? If only I had a shiny to cheer me up. You want us to ask you what you're sad about? No, it's fine. Was I even talking about being sad? Oops, I did it again. Jeez. Well, if you guys are wondering, because you guys brought it up, not because I said anything, I haven't found a shiny today, chat, and I'm just so sad. Can I vent to you guys? Is that okay? No? Alright. It all started when I was 7. That's when I found my first shiny, and I said, wow, I want more of those. Anyone have a loose black 2 cart not for 150? Whenever somebody calls them a cart, it makes me think, like, I don't even like vape or anything. It just makes me think you want to smoke a copy of black 2. Just stick the cartridge in your vape. It's like a Nintendo vape. My mom used to make this on sunny days when I was a child playing with the swing set. When I was younger, my mom made me have outside time, and I wanted to play video games. So what I would do is I would just play video games outside. I would just sit I would just sneak my DS outside and then sit in a hammock for an hour. And just play. I'd come back in an hour later. I'm like, okay, mommy, I got my sunshine. She's like, nice job, baby. And then I'll go and just play more games for the rest of the day. But here's the thing. That's like, it wasn't even fun because the DS screen, I had a DS Lite. The DS screen, was it backlit? Yeah. Was it like bright sunshine backlit? No. It's not like an iPhone where you can use it in any lighting. The reflection was just insane. I don't even think the 3DS is good. What are they doing wrong? How is the Switch outside? I've never been out there, so I don't really know how that works. Should have brought a towel? What do you mean? Like, put it over me? Game Boys are the only ones good in the sun. I feel like that's... Oh, I guess that is true. Yeah. Shout out to backlights. What a great innovation. Blue! Thanks for giving a sub. Thank you. Hope we're doing well. Chad, if everybody gifted a sub right now, I'd have 4 billion subs. Fun fact. Where did I find those boxes? World Wide Web. Yeah, like none of those are childhood copies. Not a single one. But they're cool. They're cool, though. What am I hunting for? Anything on this route. But ideally, Absol would be cool. Absol or Altaria. The rest of them I'm kind of meh about, but I'll still go, oh, what? When it shows up. Except for Golduck. I'll go, oh, that's not good. Did I ever play the Tetris game built into the DSi? No, but let me tell you, I really tried. I hustled to get stuff. Like when I wanted tech, Because my family, my parents were very like they weren't like anti-game, but they were very big on me doing things other than playing video games, right? So if I wanted to get something, I had to like really convince them. And I had a DS Lite, which was on its last legs. Had like a broken hinge because I dropped it down the side of my bed. Classic. And I really wanted a new one, so I wanted a DSi. So I told my mom, I knew going up to my mom, if I was gonna be like, hey, can I have a DSi? She's gonna be like, no. So I came with a plan, and I straight up made an entire PowerPoint presentation for my mom, telling her that I wanted a DSi. I was like, Mom, this thing has a 0.5 megapixel camera. Do you know how good that is? Swear to God. That was like one of the highlights too. I was like, Mom, it has a megapixel camera, so I can take pictures of great moments in my life. And they have filters. I can have a Mario mustache, Mom. I'm missing out on that. Front and back camera. And I remember I put on the PowerPoint stuff that she just didn't care about. Like, obviously she doesn't care about any of it in the grand scheme of things. But I was like, Mom, the screen size compared to my current DS is 18% larger. That's less eye strain for me. And it worked. She did. We went out and got a DSi. I don't think it was immediate, but like eventually we did. So that was kind of cool. The story of me getting my childhood 3DS though. Okay, so I will admit, chat, not one of my greatest moments. So, as all good stories start, my parents were getting divorced. And my mom, I remember we went to McDonald's and we sat down and we were eating food. And she's like, honey, I know you're struggling with this going on. So I want to make you feel a little bit better. I was like, okay. She's like, we're going to go get you an iPhone so you can have a nice phone. You know what I said to my mom? I feel so bad saying this to her. She went in this whole conversation about this. She's like, I want to do something to make you feel happy because I know you've been really sad recently. I straight up said to her, I was like, listen, Mom, an iPhone's really cool, but if you're going to buy me something, can I get a 3DS? And immediately after going to get... Immediately after, she's like, okay. Straight up went from McDonald's to GameStop and she bought me a 3DS. So I just straight up, like, granted, it was cheaper. It was cheaper than iPhone, but I straight up manipulated my mom into getting. It was one of those things though, but you had to understand, I didn't have a 3DS, obviously, and it was like a month before X and Y came out. I was like, I don't have any cash. Let's hustle. So I was like, perfect. Let's play some X and Y, baby. I'm ready for release. Yeah, because at the time, like, a new iPhone was like $400, $500. Now, $1,300, I think, right? Like, if you want like a really like good iPhone, they're like, I think minimum 1,100, right? Wacky and crazy. Pro model's 1,000 without trade-in. Oh, easy. Is that before or after inflation? That's before. You think I can just on the fly calculate inflation? Nope. But it was definitely cheaper. If you consider inflation, cheaper. What is like $2010 translated to $2020? Do we really care this much? Maybe. I still want to get the iPhone 5C. The colors are so pretty. Those things gotta be like $100 now. No support whatsoever. Yeah, 3DS was super cheap, and I'm pretty sure I bought... No, I got a new one. How much was a new 3DS? They're like $250, right? 200. They got that insane price cut. It was this same one, except black. I got the cosmic whatever. And I traded it in to get the red one. The Blastoise Charizard Edition 3DS. That's actually that's a really nice one because you have the plates on them. I love your room, man. Great work. Hey, I love your enthusiasm. Thank you. Yeah, it came out really well. I posted a picture on Twitter of like all angles so you can see it all because it is cool from this angle, but seeing all of it looks way better. I'm glad the full screen looks good. I think it came out pretty well. The only thing I'm not crazy about, which I don't really understand how I messed it up, but that you can't see the little guys on the shelf. The camera's not high enough. But if I tilt the camera higher, I immediately go down to here, and I value myself over those stuffed animals. I'll be honest. Who's standing in your doorway? The Pepsi Man. You guys ever play that game? Pepsi Man for the PlayStation? Whatever. Why don't they have Pepsi Man? Why is he not the mascot? Granted, he is a little scary looking. But like maybe that's what Pepsi needs to have that edge over Coke. Pepsi Man! What happened to the Burger King Xbox games? Those are banger. You had Sneak King, Pocket Racer. Hold on. Hold on, there were three. Sneak King, Pocket Racer. What was the third? I don't know. Enlighten me, chat. I don't remember. Love the new set. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Big Bumpin'. That's right. Big Bumpin'. If you don't know, they had it. So Burger King gave out games. They were just like when the Xbox 360 came out, they had a promotion. It was like their toy. It was a straight up Xbox game. And it wasn't a AAA game, but it was a straight up video game with a storyline. Not a great one. Like Sneak King was the Burger King man stealing burgers from trash cans, and you just had to collect them all. It was like an arcade style game where you'd run around town sneaking around because you're the Sneak King. And you just collect Whoppers. And there's one where it's in like a old mill town farm where they're like sawing down trees. What a game. What a great game. This is my favorite Pokemon game ever. What about Legends? What about Legends, guys? Whatever happened to Legends? I remember Legends. What, BDSP? So true. BDSP is such a good game. How are we feeling on this playlist? You guys like the new music? With the old music? Make you feel some type of way? Make you want to get crazy, get down, get wild? Chill. Like I said, I haven't had time to expand it, but I would like to expand it soon. Which, by the way, if you don't know, I won't be live tomorrow because I have to get my car fixed. Kinda. I don't really know exactly what's gonna happen, but. Is there a way to make it so it doesn't pause for playlists? None of Yakuza games music? Is that not what was just playing? Dennis sent me that. I believe that was Yakuza. FaZe Optic shirt looking sick. You know what's not looking sick? Their stock. Tanked. Chat, really sad news for the gaming community. You're gonna want to sit down for this. It was confirmed today that Snoop Dogg is no longer a member of the FaZe clan. He has removed himself as an overseer for the FaZe clan. Here's the thing, chat. I don't think he even knew that he was an overseer for the FaZe clan. Do not worry, though. They still have other celebrities. Like Offset from the Migos, Lil Yachty. I think that's it. I think that's all of them. To my knowledge. Which, what an insane investment for such little benefit. What do they do? What do they offer to the brand other than saying, hey, we sign these celebrities? Right? There's no way they're showing up. Like, here's a prime example of that mentality. Like, signing people just to sign them. Was, do you guys know what Caffeine is? The website. Do you guys know Caffeine, the website? There is a streaming site called caffeine.tv. And it was a, how do I word this? A streaming platform competitor. The term competitor is used extremely loosely, but they signed people to be on the platform. I forget, I think they were owned by Fox, and they were just trying to stick their head into the streaming game, and so they signed a bunch of people, like content creators and stuff like that. And so you can just stream games. The website itself just sucks. Like, just to give you a general idea of how, like, not good the UI is. So imagine this stream, right? But the volume controls are vertically on the right side of the screen. All of the controls are on the right side rather than the bottom. Just to be quirky. That was issue number one. It was just felt awkward. Nothing about it felt good. The website still exists, but we'll get to that in a second. But here's the thing that doesn't, it was the worst decision. Like, it was just, you asked a bunch of 80-year-olds to make a streaming website for gamers. This is what they came up with. It was like they wanted to do innovation. So the way the comment system worked is it's not like this, where it's like a scrolling list. So when you say, hi, smile, it shows in order. The way that it worked is there were like 7 chat bubbles that were below the screen, or maybe 8, if that makes more sense. And whenever somebody commented, say somebody commented in slot number 1 of the screen, at the bottom of the screen, it would show up as a chat bubble. They would say, hi, smile. And then 7 other people would talk and go, hi, smile, hi, smile, hi, smile, hi, smile. And then once, if you upvoted, you could upvote every single comment. And if you upvoted, it stayed up longer. And so what would happen is eventually those comments would fade away, but then because there's no order to it, and if you like it more, it'll stay up for longer, there was no rhyme or reason to the way the comments showed up, so it would randomly just be popping up at 8 at a time, just new comment. This comment just stays. Comment number 1 over here, showing up. Comment number 2. There's no rhyme or reason. The streamer itself could see the order of it, but if you're watching as a viewer, you couldn't see like the chronological order of the way the chat's being. And also, no chat replay. Additionally, the website streamed in 480p. You could not stream above that. So every single stream was grainy, super grainy. Maybe it was 720, but it looked 480. No shiny, by the way. Now, chat, I would like to note, though, because it's Fox, the news media company Fox, they got money to dump into this, right? I don't think you will believe me when I tell you who signed to this platform. The person who signed to this platform, they're no longer signed, obviously. Think of, like, one of the most popular artists in the world. Take a guess, chat. Who was signed to the platform? Your setup is amazing. I appreciate it, Mandy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, chat. Drake was signed to that platform. Which is so mind-blowing to me. And here's the craziest part. He never, to my knowledge, because I had a friend who was signed to Caffeine. He never streamed, ever. They were just like, yeah, Drake is on our platform, everybody. And he had a link. It was caffeine.tv/Drake, where he was supposed to stream. Maybe he streamed one introductory stream, like, hey guys, I'm on Caffeine. But aside from that, he never was on the platform. And so, as you can imagine, dumping, because who knows how much money they gave him? Millions. Millions to be part of that, right? For nothing to come from that. Easiest bag of his life. They fired everybody. Like, they cut off all, it was like Mixer. It was the lesser Mixer incident, which also happened, I believe, the same year. Just nobody knew about Caffeine, so nobody cared. But yeah, so yeah, that was the end of Caffeine. However, it's still alive now, where they just do exclusively rap battles. To my knowledge, that's only what Caffeine is used for. It's used for like weekly rap battles, which is cool, but it was meant to be a gaming platform. His contract didn't specify how much and how long. No, because he just never did anything. But on a side note, I believe that Drake now streams on Kick. Like, he does gambling streams where he like bets 500 grand a spin. I would like to think that's also not his money, but he has the money to do that. And it's really funny to see him win on, because he just does roulette for like an hour. And it's really funny to see him win because he's so nonchalant because he has hundreds of millions of dollars. So he wins like $1.6 million on a spin. And he's like, all right, there we go. There we go. The only time I ever saw him react is when he won $6 million, which that makes sense. But like he'll win $1 million and be like, all right, we're in there. We're in there. Imagine being able to do that. Not even fair. He wins 200 grand. All right, we'll get him on the next one. Does he react to donos? No. And here's the thing, chat. If you donate to millionaires, I can't wrap my head around that. I can't. You can donate to me though, because I'm not a millionaire, so we're good. We're good, chat. Don't worry. What a segue. Like people who go to like Instagram Live. Ariana Grande's live. Oh my god, I love you so much. Here's $50. It's kind of funny. Yoink. Thanks. It's like 1/10 of an Ariana Grande ticket to see her. If you want to get rid of your money, give it to a streamer with less than 10 views. Real. Shout out to the small streamers, chat. Fun fact, 10 viewers is actually not a small streamer. The average view count on Twitch is 0 to 1 viewers. Most people don't have any viewers aside from themselves with their stream open on their end. So if you have 10 viewers, you're in like probably the 50th percentile of Twitch, which is cool. Yeah, I forget what the metric is, but like if you have more than 30 viewers, you're like in the top 1% of streamers. Like I think my percentage, I'm like 0.00, no, I'm 0.07% or something. The highest I've ever been is like I think I've been 0.01 or 0.03 or something like that. It's mind-boggling how most popular streamers can compete with TV shows in the amount of viewers. True. Bragging? I don't think it's really bragging. I was being sarcastic? Oh. All right, I'll brag. Chat, I'm playing Pokemon, guys. And you're probably not. That makes you less cool than I am. Most viewers I've had is 70. That's like an insane amount. I think one thing that people have to consider is like when you are streaming, you could stream with 20 viewers, right? You have to think that's 20 human beings. I know it's like, duh. But like imagine 20 people in your room watching you stream. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. Imagine having like a Discord call with 20 people and they're just watching you play game. 20 viewers, like 5 people and 15 bots. Remember when there was a huge bot issue in 2020 on Twitch? Where you could just get raided with like 5 bots, buy viewbot now. And every time it would happen, the mods would have to go into overtime. We put it into emote only, and I would be like, oh my god, guys, I'm gonna be famous. And there were people would complain for like, it was like 2 months, people complained, like, Twitch needs to do something about it. And they just didn't ever address it, and they just fixed it. Which is a very Twitch thing to do. They're just like, no, let's just not acknowledge that and just fix it, and then people will stop talking about it. Which, I'll be honest, to their credit, I have no idea how they fixed that issue. How do you fix bots? Aside from like going to the source of where they make the bots, but then they could just make another website? 2FA and verified accounts, those existed long before that happened. Why don't we have that type of investment into like robocalls? Like invest just a little bit of money into taking those down. Yeah, YouTube's chat system sucks. Same with TikTok. Also botted. I think the difference between those platforms and Twitch is that those platforms are astronomically larger, so the scale of the problem is too big to fix. Which might be giving them a little too much credibility, but you get what I'm saying. I think the "Are you a robot" thing is, we are reaching a point with like AI and technology that's not gonna be enough anymore. You know what I mean? Like the past like month for AI has been insane. Did you get a new camera? People have been saying that. Like I haven't. This is the same camera. I don't really know how it looks better. I didn't change it. The only thing I changed was the lighting, but like I didn't change the settings in my camera. It's just the back of my room is now a different color, and it's all like a uniform color rather than like if I turn the LEDs off, or the neon lights, you would change your mind. You'd be like, oh yeah, it's the same camera. I think it's just because I stand out. Wes with 3 months. Hey John, hope all is well. Hey, I hope you're doing well too. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for using your sub. Yeah, I guess the background makes me pop. Maybe you got more handsome, Gage. Nice. I had a glow up in 2 days, 3 days. Is that what happened? Sam with the 36 months of tier 1, and he says, sup. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. You got more handsome since the last I saw you. Stop. Stop. Good luck. Hey, I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Oh, and Sam liked my tweet. Yes. You know you made it when a dentist likes your tweet. Am I gonna do Dynamax Adventures? Yeah, I am. Little man update, by the way. He's chilling. He's awake. He's awake, but he's chilling. Music? Hello? I'm just gonna do that every stream. I'll just leave him there. You can barely tell that he's there because it's like not in focus, but he's just having a great day. I explained this earlier, but this chair was in my bedroom, so he gravitates towards it because he would sleep in it every single night when it was in my bedroom. Destiny, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Where'd you get the chair? If you look up, it's called a Papasan chair, Papasan. I found it on Amazon. Nice room change, I appreciate it. You set up a cat cam? I was thinking about that. It's just, I guess I could put it on my dresser. Yeah, I could do that. I can make it happen. Yeah, I've never sat in that chair. The day I got it, they immediately gravitated towards it, and I have not used it. It's okay, though. It's their little spot. I got my seat right here. What do I need that for? I would like to guess that I spent like $250 on the chair, if you're wondering. Which I think is, for a chair, that's a very reasonable amount of money. If you know anything about buying furniture, it's pretty expensive, and that's a lot of money, but it's not the worst. It could be 500. It could be 500 and be the same quality. What's the name again? Papasan. I think it's called the Papasan chair. Google search. It is, if you type in Papasan chair, it comes up as the first link, and it's $175. Papasan chair. It's debatable if it's available in your country, but if you live in the US, it's there. And it comes in multiple colors. Huh. It was super easy for me to put together as well. I'm leaving an Amazon review, a digital Amazon review right now. Yeah, that. You are our Papa-san. Okay. Duck. I'm about to play Duck Duck Absol. Where's my second duck? That could be a duck. Yeah, it's a nice chair. It's like really good quality for that price. I didn't know I spent that little on it. But it's nice, and it spins. It's a good outdoor chair too. You like sitting outdoors. You're gonna speak a shiny gold duck into existence if you keep saying duck. I know, but there's my duck duck right there. It's happening, it's working. The game understands my goal of duck duck Absol. Where's my Absol? Oh, I got duck duck drift blimmed. Why'd they remove Mega Evolution? They do that every gen. Drift boom. That's one of the hardest times I've ever laughed. No, don't worry, chat. They have megas in Pokemon Go. Like, Lopunny right now is in Pokemon Go raids. How exciting. And something else. Medicham. Can't wait for Mega Miltank. Imagine the udders. That's gotta be crazy. Is for a video? Yep. And we are not going quickly through this, I'll tell you. But hey, here's the thing. The beauty of Gen 6 is that the odds improve. They double our chances of getting a shiny, which is very exciting. The singular shine is gonna be at least half the video. No, honestly, there have been way longer hunts that we've done. The first one we did, Took 25 hours. JK Deluxe, thanks for the 9 months. Love the new setup. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm a big fan of it too. I think it came out really, really well. There really isn't anything that I would have done differently. The only thing I want to add to the room, and it's a thing that you wouldn't even see, so I'm really hesitant about doing it, is I want to get a custom rug of like right here in front of the chair. I want to get a big custom rug of, I was thinking like King Boo. That would look cool. Or Giratina. Like, I would commission it. Like a shiny Giratina rug would look so sick. And I think for the amount of effort that gets put into those, they're pretty cheap. To get a custom rug, it's like 250 bucks, depending on the size. Like if you want like a solid sized one. Do you have a PO box for fan mail? I don't. I used to. And then I got rid of it. I did have one a while ago. It was like in 2020 I had one. You have PO box for hate mail. That's right here, baby. Speak your mind. Also, I don't like the concept of fans anyways. Like, I will never in my life call you guys fans. Anybody ask me about you guys specifically, like, I will never be like, yeah, my fans. That just makes me feel so entitled. I just say viewers. It's because I heard another content creator say it, like in a public scenario. They'd be like, yeah, all my fans. And for some reason, just the way that they said it made him sound like so, like, is pompous the right word? Just so, like, out of touch. Like, bro, you make Pokemon videos. It's not that deep. They just watch you. They just watch your videos. They're not getting t-shirts with like, I love Mr. Man. It's just weird to me. But I appreciate that you guys enjoy me as much as you do. First time catching a stream, you're playing the best gen. Hey. It's one of the best gens. I wouldn't say, in my opinion, it's the best, but it's up there. It's really weird seeing you famous. That's another one. I don't think I'm famous, Chad. I don't think I'm famous at all. You've come a long way since I first met you. That, however, is true. I like Gen 4, chat. Gen 4 is my favorite. Gen 4, I always forget the list that I have. I would say Gen 7. Then Gen 5. 4, 7, 5. What's going on, Clark? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm known. It's like a proud weird. You've become my safe space this last couple months. I've seen your videos at least 10 times. Thanks for your content. Hey, well, I'm glad that I can do that for you. That's one thing that's like hard to conceptualize. It's people saying that like I'm their like comfort streamer and stuff like that. Like, bro, I talk about cum. That's not comfortable. That's so far from comfortable. That is probably the definition of uncomfortable. Comfort. Yeah, true. I guess that's fair. You got me there. You got me there, chatters. My charging cable's like rubbing against my leg, and I don't like that. I don't. We're good. Don't worry. Sorry, I had a little breakdown. I'm a sane man. I'm a sane man, chat. Promise. Would you watch your own content? No, and that's really weird if you do that. If you're a content creator and you watch your own videos, aside from making sure the video is done, weird. I watch my videos probably 3 times before I upload them and never watch them again. When they're out, they're out. I mean, if you were not Johnstone himself. So I made my channel. I used to watch, like binge watch a bunch of YouTube channels and be like, man, if I ever had a YouTube channel, that's how I would do it. I would make it so it's like one where you finish the video and you're like, I want to watch another one of those. And that's exactly how I crafted my channel. I wanted to make it so I want to make a YouTube channel that you would binge. You would just watch everything in one sitting. And I did a really good job at doing that. Not to toot my own horn, but that's almost entirely what my channel is founded on, is people watching multiple videos in a row. Gotta keep them coming back. You've watched every video, and you know what's crazy about that is I know that that's true. I know you have. I'm at your house. I'm in your walls. What's the song? It's Rolling Star from Katamari. I'm eating the insulation slowly in your entire house. What's the next challenge gonna be? This. The next video is gonna be this. Also, no shiny. L. I've been live for 2 hours already? Where's the time gone? What shiny methods have you done so far? Let's see if I can rip through them. I've done just the shiny hunting method that's in Gen 2 for hatching eggs, which is different than Masuda breeding. I then did the odd egg in Crystal. Skip Gen 3 because there's no shiny methods in Gen 3. Then I did, excluding Jirachi because everybody's like, it's 1 in 8,191 instead of 2. Then, Gen 4, Diamond and Pearl, or sorry, Platinum. I did Platinum, Poke Radar, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Cute Charm, Black, Masuna method. And now this is Shiny Charm Random Encounter. Because I just wanted to do a base Shiny Charm encounter. Isn't Fallout a shiny method? It is a shiny method. There's no way I can word this properly. I've had to explain this so many times, which is totally, it's valid. But I'm doing shiny methods that are below the base odds for the game. Like I could do soft resets, but I'm never gonna do that in this entire challenge because it doesn't increase your odds of getting a shiny. Does that make sense? I just don't know how to word it properly. You ever get tired of playing Pokemon? Here's the thing. I've been playing this game for like 15 something years. And I've liked Pokemon since as early as I can remember. If I'm not tired of it now, I don't think that's going to happen. Which I'm very grateful for, because that means I enjoy what I do. I'm ready for SOS, me too. Me too. I'm grateful that I picked a game to enjoy that is as replayable as this game. Because I think there are very few games that can like that can go like bar for bar like Pokemon can for replayability. Minecraft is definitely a contender. Do I ever get bored of one of the games? Yes, that is absolutely true. Yeah, there's sometimes I'm like, I don't want to play this game. Let's Go, prime example, but I'm down to play Let's Go now. Did I get Zorua? Yep. I forget how many it took, but it was like five something. No, it was more than that, wasn't it? I forget. 560, 570, 597. Yeah, there's just so many games of Pokemon. I think that, like, Call of Duty is another game that can really stand the test of time. I don't like the newer games, but if I had the ability right now to go play the older games, I would. And I could play them like the way that they were, like the same amount of population, stuff like that. Halo, same thing. There are enough of those games that I can play them and be like, yeah, gaming, you know? There's so many ways that you can play Pokemon. I think it's just like the beauty of RPG. Ever play anything like WoW? No. And it's for the reason that I know if I really got into WoW, that's all I would do. MMORPGs, I avoid them like the plague because I am fully aware that the way that because you know how I play Pokemon games. You know how I play Pokemon games, and if I put that time into an MMO, that's it. That's my life. So it's smart to stay away. I'm too completionist as a person to commit to something like that. The only MMORPG that I played was Toontown. I played Toontown for about like 2 or 3 months with one of my friends. And as I expected would happen, it was wake up. If I didn't have work that day, I would wake up, play Toontown for like 10 hours, and then go to bed. Wake up, Toontown, go to bed. Wake up, work, Toontown, go to bed. I was grinding laughs and gags and giggles. So I said Warframe. I've played Warframe. When I had my Xbox One, I played Warframe. But it wasn't like much. I started Destiny 2 in November 2021. I have 2,500 hours in. I respect it. I respect any gamer's hustle the game. There will never be a point where like, wow, that's like excessive. Because here's the thing. Most gamers use gaming as an outlet. If you game that much, you need that outlet. Do you not? That's like the best part of gaming. You can just like kind of get away from all the stinky stuff going down in your life. Having COVID twice really bumped up those. See? When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm really wrong. But when I'm right, would I ever do a shiny living dex? No. I almost did one for Let's Go. Which here's the thing. That would be a really good video. Like a second big video. It's just like... I've considered doing it. And I would just, rather than doing it off stream, I would stream it. And just get the rest of the decks that I didn't have. I'm just trying to think of the soft resets that I would have. I would have to get another Kabuto, another Ammonite, and the rest would be wild encounters, right? Maybe it wouldn't be that bad. Maybe. I would just get a shiny every single day until I have the rest of the decks. It would probably take, excluding the soft resets, a month. Badge quest, yeah. Yeah. Let's go badge quest would be cool. 3, 3, 3, 3. You also said this challenge wouldn't take long, but at least like that's the difference between that challenge and this challenge is that getting a shiny in Let's Go, now that the method is like available and understandable, and most importantly effective, you could get a shiny every day. Realistically. At most, it would take like 10 hours to get a shiny in Let's Go. But realistically, just based off of the odds, 4 hours. Break the targets. Double Absol, real? Want to do a Harkle Silver Shiny Badge quest? The thing about that is I don't like being that person. Being like, somebody already made that video, so I don't want to. But somebody's already done that, so I don't want to. A lot of people have done it. I like doing stuff that's like, John did that. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Like, Smallant's video was too good to be beat. Not that that's the goal, but you know what I mean? Like, if somebody asks, like, talks about a shiny badge quest in Heart Gold Soul Silver, it's either Smallant or Alpharad. Because Alpharad did one, what, 2 months ago, I think? Something like that. And I just want to be talked about. I just want people to talk to me, chat. Please notice me. Double Absol again. This is it. His was boosted odds. Still. This may be a controversial take to shiny hunters, but I don't think that really matters. I think at its core, it's the content itself rather than like I guess like it has more gravity if you do it with a harder rule set where it's like more like the odds of getting one's more rare. But at its core, it's more so just like doing it and the fun of the challenge, is it not? Because I know. Hello? Sorry, I put in my hacking device. Next encounter is going to be shiny. But yeah, so long story short, no, I won't do one of those. Maybe I'll do it in Let's Go. Shiny Manfood goes hard. You know what doesn't go hard? Golduck in any realm. Shiny, not shiny. Shadow. What's your top 6 favorite Pokemon? That's such a specific number. Giratina, Scizor, Kingdra. I feel like my choices are like the equivalent of like a 10-year-old boy. They're so cool. I like them. Rayquaza. Ooh. Kamala. Didn't expect that one, huh? And Gallade is cool. Ivysaur. Ivysaur would be my 6th. When's the last time you used a Kamala? Oh, it sucks. But, like, it's cute. Yeah, Kingdra's sick. Like, the sprite for Kingdra in gold and silver, wild. Wild how cool that is. Gen 2 really does have some fire designs. They really said, this is our last game. Let's do some crazy things. I didn't even bring it up. We passed our goal for the day, which is 3,300. 3D Kingdra is not terrible. It's not good. Not as good as the sprites. Like I say, Gen 2 has some cool dragon types. Kingdra. Wasn't the goal 35,000? That's true. Kingdra's the only Gen 2 dragon type? No, because you got... Mega Ampharos. Got him. Got him. We got him, chat. Get tricked. Gen 2. That's a Gen 2 Pokemon. Just because it evolved in Gen 6 does not mean it's not a Gen 2 Pokemon. So the Cool Line got shafted in 3D until PLA. Real. Wait, doesn't Typhlosion have flames? Didn't they find the model in Scarlet and Violet? Doesn't it have flames now? Or no? Because it's not in the game. But when it is in the game, it has flames now. They fixed that being. Gen 2 is great ghost types. Oh yeah, like... And don't forget about... What if he misses the shiny? There's no realm. Mischievous and Corsola? Yeah. 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 What was your favorite gen? 4. Didn't expect to still see this method. Honestly, me neither. But don't worry, after I'm done with this, we're fishing. Which, here's the thing. I'm gonna see how I am with music playing and fishing. But I'm fearing that it will just be in-game music while I'm doing that. Which kinda sucks. It kinda sucks. You can do pass powers. So, I didn't know they improved your odds as much as they did. So if I don't get it today, yeah. I feel silly for not really knowing that. Just like I never like shiny hunted in black 2, white 2, so it... Also, I really didn't use pass powers either, being honest. Pass power, see? Is a feature where you could get like bonuses, where you get like extra money and you get like extra encounters, or it was almost like little quick buffs that you would have for a short period of time. Yeah, it's like O powers. Which here's the thing, I use O powers in X and Y. Wasn't that discontinued in Dream World? No, it's in the game. Only lasts 3 to 5 minutes. Some of them last longer, depending on how high of power you have. O power still sounds wrong to me. Why? Are you getting the Pokeball backpack in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Though, what is that? Do you think the chat would start spamming I was here, the shiny will show up? I don't know, let's try it. Joker, with 100 bits. Gen 3 are the hardest rival fights, especially with their unevolved starters. No, I'd agree with that. May 2. May 2 is like the hardest one. Yeah. Like ever. Just say what, like, you have to, you can't just say I was here. You have to be like, oh my god, shiny, and then just pick the shiny that you want me to get. Whatever the consensus is will be the shiny. No, little man! You knocked over Snorlax and you're just gonna leave? Crime. No, don't say shiny Golduck, chat. Come on. Joker with 100 bits. No sarcasm at all. Winking tongue emoji. I don't know how to feel about that. Tipped him over. What happened? I found the shiny, but then I ran away from it. Because I'm a little goober. So we're starting over. Oh my god, shiny goth girl. Ah, so scary. I definitely don't want that. Yeah, that's for sure. Should I save Snorlax, or is he just gonna be there for the whole rest of the stream? Save him? Okay. Spun back real quick. Double homicide. Love the new setup. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm a big fan. Mods, turn me into a big fan. They didn't do it. I want to turn into a giant box fan. That'd been so sick. it's so epic. All right, chat. We are coming up to 34 hundo. Really just laying there. He just took it. What's worse, nuzlocking or shiny hunting? Neither. I enjoy what I do, chat. They both suck. They both suck so. Is there any chance of any with the when? Yeah. That's my least favorite fire type. Fire type Quilladin. Snorlax.
Hey John, it's me, the Snorlax you just abused. I just want to say I don't blame you. I understand you are over odds right now. I hope you find your shiny soon, buddy. I'll be over here on the ground.
This is my show. This is my show, not his day. Thanks for the 3. Quicksilver, thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. That was athletic. Was it? It looked sick. That looked like it was in the WWE. My heart rate is way higher than it should be for that activity. When I'm in a not catching a shiny when I find it competition and my opponent is Johnstone. That's not very nice. Okay, I'm gonna leak the script. I'm getting a shiny very soon. And all of you doubters are gonna feel so bad. Chad, I have a fun idea. You just want to have like a funny little bit for next stream, and we just don't bring up the context, and only the people who know are the people who are in chat right now. What's something that's believable that could have happened in this room during stream that would like be a disruption to the stream? Catherine, no, that's actually happened. Something that's like not believable, but it's believable enough. Yeah, I like that. A bat flew into my room. So next stream, I want you guys to be like, yeah, that was crazy. That's like honestly wild that like in the middle of stream, a bat flew into your room and just attacked you. right, chat. We got it. We got it. Little man committed vehicular homicide. That I don't think is physically possible. For a lot of reasons. Can't wait till John forgets and is confused. What if they watch the VOD? If they're at 2 hours, 38 minutes, and they see that, that's, you know, impressive that they stuck around the VOD for that long. Okay, somehow just realized you stream. Wanted to thank you for all the cool Professor Oak videos. Kept me sane at work for a few weeks. Hey, well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I'll do another one. Maybe. Who knows? I don't really have any interest in doing like older ones. I'll be honest. I've kind of already exercised that. You know? Oops, didn't count. Because fun fact, the shiny Let's Go one was supposed to be the last one I ever did. Cut to the clip in the SpongeBob movie where Mr. Krabs is like, "Hello, I like money." And here we are, everybody. No, I did Scarlet and Violet one after. $6 million views. Yeah, but it's 6 million views for a reason. There's not like if I did another like the one I did. How many views does the Scarlet and Violet one have? I don't even know. Definitely not 6 million. That's for sure. 800K. 2.4? What? What? No, it doesn't. There's no shot it has 2.4 million. I don't believe that. Yeah, that's a catch-em-all chat. That's a catch-em-all. That's different. Yeah, 700K. That's 700K. I was gonna say, that was great. What happened? Hey, that's still good. I'm not complaining. Hey, chat. If you haven't followed the stream already, I would appreciate it greatly. Listen, I game. Need I say more? I will. I will say more right now. Ready? Every follow increases the chance of shiny get in my game. Rich, thanks for giving a sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. You convinced me. It's working. If everybody subs right now, I'll have more subs than I had before I said it. I'm a longtime viewer of the Nuzlocke channel, and this is my first stream. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you, Smile? I'm doing great. Nice. This is my second stream, and it's chill, and John is so handsome today, he got a new camera for real, for real. We love paid comments. Thank you so much. I find it funny you guys think that I have a different camera. It kind of makes me feel bad, because that means that the camera wasn't as good before visually to you guys, and this camera was not cheap. Joker, thanks for, you subscribed for 3 months of tier 1. Hey, well, thanks for the 3 months. The best part is that even though you paid ahead, you still get notified for the next 2 months, and so you can still do it, and I can say, hey, thanks for your 2nd and 3rd month. Smile. And everybody in chat will smile, and then you will get a medal. That's what I've been told through legends and folklore. See, it's already working. Rich, thanks for the 100 bits. This is a really good camera, though. Like, in terms of quality. I don't know how much it costs, if I'm being honest. I think the camera itself, so if you don't know, when you buy cameras, typically, like higher end ones, they don't come with a lens. You have to buy the lens. And I think, so this is the Sony a6400, which I believe is $800. I think it is. Joker, thanks for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. Ridge, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Chat, if you get gifted a sub, please say thank you or you're going to jail. Yeah, Sony a6400, I believe is $800. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. Follow streamer doesn't look at the price. Oh, no, I do. I look at the price out. I just don't remember because I bought it a while ago. But the lens itself is a Sigma lens. I'm a Sigma male, chat. Is that good or is that bad? That, I also don't know how much I spent, but I bought both of these on Amazon. I can find out. Hold on. Unrelated, my satin bed sheets are coming in today. How exciting. The lens was $400. Sony a6400. Bro, I spent $960 on that. All right, so total cost was about $1,500. Why do you feel like you need a different lens? No, I bought the base camera without a lens. Typically, like, that's how those come. Right off. I would like to let you know, chat. If you're interested in being a streamer, you don't need to do that. You don't. I just wanted a 4K camera, which worked with the capture. What is it called? The Elgato thing where you put in the thing and then you put the thing in the thing and the thing goes to the camera and the camera. Bing, bing, bing. You know what I'm talking about? It says A6400. Camlink. Yeah. Because not all DSLRs are compatible with the Camlink. But you don't need that, chat. Let me put you on to some real game. I don't know if they make it anymore. Do they make the C920 anymore? Or is it the C920S, which is now the camera in rotation? Buy that. That, for the longest time on stream, for like probably 2 years. That's a lie. No, actually that's true. Year and a half to 2 years. I used at the time, this is a pre-COVID price, I would like to note, an $80 webcam through USB. It's not great for controlling lighting, and it looks pretty bad in comparison to this, but that makes sense when you look at the price difference. C922 is good too. Yep. I can rock with the C922. But you can make those cameras look good. This is an insane pro tip that people do not think about. Lighting is everything. Get good lighting for your room, and it doesn't have to be expensive either. If you just have enough lighting in your room, you can make a silly little USB webcam look like a professional camera. When you put them side by side, you can see the difference. But like, if you just have that on your screen, which that would be that would be kind of weird if you had two cameras at the same time. But if you have the correct lighting in your room, spend like $50 on lights. Boom. A ring light alone can change everything. Does this room have any windows? It actually has a window over here. It is now covered with a curtain across the entire wall, so I can have it in the center of my room. Because it's a really dumb location to put a window. It is directly in the corner of the room. It's not like a little bit shifted over. It is exactly in the corner of the room. Three, four, five, six. Just kidding. Ah. Interesting house design. Yeah, it's it was also over on this wall. It was supposed to have 3 tiny little windows. You know when you're like in a basement and you have like those small little windows? They're like this tall. The little rectangle windows, so you can kind of see like the ground from your basement. It was supposed to have 3 of those, and this is the first floor of the house. They didn't put them in, which I'm fine with because I think they look stupid. If you're not in a basement. Giant Left had 2 classes, came back, got married, had kids, perished, and you're still alive. Well, congrats on all of that. Does the window look better from the outside? No, that's the worst part. It was just a creative, they were just a little quirky. A little creative decision. Didn't go as planned. Yeah, the outside of the house does not look as good as the inside of the home. I will give it that. But that's on Buildable Home. They had to churn these out so fast. Like, my house was built in 3 months. 3 months, chat. Well, yeah. Yeah, it was 3 months. Started in like mid-September, finished in mid-January. Because they had like 30, 40 people building it at the same time. They really said Extreme Makeover Home Edition. There was a bus and everything. They're like, move that bus! Of course you don't want windows in the basement. How else are you supposed to hide the bodies? Okay. Fair enough. I will say, side note, I felt like I looked like a serial killer to my neighbors when I was trying to get that mouse out, because I was only propping up the garage a little bit, and I was like peeking under to make sure it was like gonna come out. And like people walking down the street. like I'm not trying to kill anybody. I'm not trying to hide bodies. I just don't want to open up the garage door all the way because I'm kind of scared. I understand those American houses are so fragile but so expensive. I'm not gonna leak how much my house costs, but I got a steal for it. Like an insane steal. I bought my house in the best month to buy houses in like the past decade. It was just by pure coincidence. I did not plan for that at all. But I'm getting a fat investment on my home. Over under 200K. Definitely over 200K. Heavily discounted, built in 3 months. No, that was the economy at when I bought the home. It wasn't discounted. I just got lucky. That's it. Nothing else. What's my rate? I think it's like 2.5%. Or 3. Something like that. I remember the exact, but it's in that range. This is exactly what a serial killer would say. Real. Am I wearing a phase shirt? And optic. Because I'm a gamer, chat. And I love tanking stocks. Have we talked about kick at all on stream? Yup. You missed that conversation. We already did today. It's been done. We love rug pulls. Is that really what happened? I think it's just they haven't done anything. I don't think it's a rug pull. They just straight up have not done anything that's been relevant to keep them monetized. Like, what have they done since they've been on the stock exchange? Like 3 years ago. Nothing. None of their content creators even make content. Oh, yeah, they did crypto. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that. Oh my god. Yeah, yep, never mind. Yeah, you're right about the rug pull. My bad. Ah, that escaped me. That's on me, chat. That's on me. Yeah, save the kids. That's so funny. I can't believe I spaced on that. So apparently I'm sub now. Hey, shout out to gifted subs. Double Absol again, dude. Ooh, makes me want to get an Absol that's red and name him Absol. I'm not good with nicknames. Where's Matt? I'll call him right now. He's in prison. Well, that's not good. For what? He robbed a local GameStop of all their Pokemon games. I respect it. He goes where no man has gone before. One funny little side story that I love telling is there was a guy that I went to school with who robbed a McDonald's, which is a crazy place to rob on its own, right? Like the profit level on that is like so little. Until you find out that he worked there. Bro, imagine robbing your own job. Robbing in general is insane, but robbing, it wasn't like he got fired and he's like, all right, this is my get back. No, he worked there and pulled up like no mask. It was like, oh, you trying to take a shift? No, I'm trying to take the till. Open it up. I'm pretty sure he got fired. Pretty sure. They might have been short-staffed, you know? All right, chat. We're reaching the final encounters of the day. But hey, listen. We're gonna get a little quirky today. The prediction is gonna end at 3,500. Here are the last two. Ew, that's gross. But chat, I'm gonna give you the opportunity of a lifetime to make fat stonks. Here's a 30-second prediction. Do we get a shiny in the next 10 encounters? Let's make this the gamble of the day. I won't move until this prediction's done. 30 seconds on the clock. It's definitely down to like 15 by now, but point is. Chat, 1,000,000 points? You dumped 1,000,000 in no? How doubtful. That's insane. 35K versus 1 million. That is wild. I can't tell anymore when the prediction ends. Did the prediction end? It's over? Yeah, it's gotta be at this point. All right, here we go. Start praying. You should have been a believer? Yeah, with that ratio, that's crazy. That's insane. That's like one person bet. Like, even with the realistic answer is that I don't find a shiny in the next 8 encounters. But like, there was no benefit to saying no. The most you can win is maybe like 1,000 channel points. Somebody dumped in like 700K. Crazy. I respect the hustle. That's some real gambler addict mentality. Max bet is 250. Then a couple of you are insane people. Three more. One more encounter. Another double Mienfu. Don't like that. Here it is, the final encounter. One Pokemon. No dice, baby, no dice. All right, chat. Hold on. We should just, everyone gets a single encounter thing at the same time, because statistically someone will get a shiny within a few streams. Maybe. We could do that, maybe. right, gamers. That's going to do it for me today. Like I said, I won't be live tomorrow. However, on Friday, we're going to get into it. And don't forget the bat lore. Need to remember that for the gaslighting that we're eventually going to do. But that's going to do it for me today. Thanks for stopping by. Check those primes before you head out. Also, drop a follow if you're new to the stream and you liked what I was saying on the platform. Let's see what gamer is gaming. We can go raid Steve. I think Steve's gaming. And I will see you at 3 p.m. Probably. Hello? Why is it not playing? Oh, now it's playing. Okay, we're good. Apologize to Snorlax. Hey, Snorlax, I'm so sorry for killing you. Anyways, see you guys on the next stream.